Days after two children aged 6 and 8 were found dead in Extension 4 on Saturday. For an update on this now, let us cross live to our SABC News reporter, Nosipho Ncube. Nosipho, good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming through. So, what details do you have at this point in time?
A very good afternoon to you too. The details are still quite sketchy as to what exactly took place this afternoon. As you have already mentioned, we received a call earlier today informing us that the community is up in arms looking for this person that is alleged to have kidnapped a child. From our understanding, we hear that the child was dropped off here, but if I could just show you the fault that we're dealing with here, I'll just ask my colleague to pan and show you behind him how big of a fault this is, that the community is currently having a search party right now looking for the person that is believed to have tried to kidnap this child. They are also, they did set the fault alight, just trying to get this person out of here and trying to determine who this person is and why it is that they have gone about taking this child, perhaps also trying to link them to what we saw taking place last week Saturday, where two bodies were found, children aged 6 and 8. But to speak to me more about what took place today, I have with me a community member who was also part of the search party, and that is Thato Mutaung. Thato, ngiyabonga sisikhuluma nathi. Cela challenge firstly before we move to what happened earlier today.
Okay, re thotse gore bona le ngwana o lahleleng wa ko extension 5, then bari ntate o tlile ka mo, and then research since le no still le no ntse research a re so mtholi, so a re tlowe mo until re be re mthola. So re maponisa na le teng, maponisa ha re thusa ha re nango, maponisa a re thutela a re suthisetsa morao hore ho hlaile wona, but ha qeta mo a emela morao ho rona re lo mbatla ha re qeta. So maponisa a mo ha re thusi ka next, so we as community re tlo ipatlela bona until re be re ba thola.
So ngwana le mothotsi mara a le so thole motho.
Okay, ha re vanning ya maponisa ba la re bitsa ba re ngwana kiwo hona le mme a hlaetseng a re ngwana o kene ha hae na, so maponisa ha re mme o a re jotsa yena o thotse ngwana kae, maponisa a nka mme ambalisa wabo. So ona a che as ha re fela maponisa ha re thuse ka next, maponisa instead of a re thuse maponisa a re bale. Yes, so how botswa maponisa a asas. Yes,
so plan ya lona ka usani, what are you going to do?
Plan na ka usani ho tswe 9 o'clock ra tsamara police station, shut down police station ba khone re ba re fe di answer. Ona le case la etsahala, case ba re e fedile hore jwang ha re tsebe, so ho sane ra police station re lo itwanela. Yes.
That is a brief explanation of what took place today, as you're hearing that this child was found here by the parents who are saying that the child ran to the house and they managed to connect them with the parents of the child, but there's still a search party underway for the person that is believed to have attempted to kidnap this child. Also hearing that tomorrow there is a planned march to the police station to shut down the police station. Community are very frustrated with the work done by the police, saying that they are not swift enough, they're not helpful enough with regard to issues of this kind. But that's it. Back to you in studio.
All right. So just before we let you go, Nosipho, we do know, of course, that two children aged 6 and 8 were found dead in Extension 4 on Saturday. So what sense are you getting from the community members? Because part of what the lady is saying is that it looks like there are other unresolved cases that the police are looking into, but they're not happy with that.
Yes, Palisa, as you've heard here, they're not happy with the work done by police. As it stands right now, no arrests have been made in connection to the murder of those two children. This is not the first incident to have taken place. From what we hear from the community, about 3 to 5 months ago, there was another child found not too far away from where the two other children were found, on the same street that those two children were found, aged 4, that was murdered and killed in the same manner that the two children were killed last week. So, the community is fed up with what is happening here in the community, and they feel as though they have to take matters into their own hands without any assistance from the police in the area.
But what's the police saying regarding this man who allegedly kidnapped a child? Have you been able to interact with the police as it is now?
I have not been able to interact with the police. In fact, earlier while we were there, when we arrived at the mob where they were congregated, the police were there with the mother of the child as well as the child in their van. So we did not get an opportunity to speak to them, in fact, because at some point we were chased away from that area, the community not wanting to see us frustrated. Okay, now we are seeing that they may have found someone. They're running towards the fault. I'll just ask my camera person Danny to just show you the pictures of what's going on. It appears as though they may have found someone, or they have found a direction that has indicated to them that someone is in the fault. So we will keep you updated as to what is going on. They are running towards the fault, into the fault, to try and see who may be in the fault.
If you're going to be able to walk a bit so that you can tell us what you are able to see, Nosipho, as it is now, or should we perhaps come a bit later back to you?
Yes.
All right, you can walk, it's fine. You can walk and try to tell us what you see now.
We'll just try and walk and see.
All right.
Okay, we'll just move a little quicker and just try and see what they're seeing.
All right, so there you have it, our reporter there on the scene. That's Nosipho Mncube, as she was reporting on that man who allegedly kidnapped a child. And the police, of course, their community members up in arms in that area. That's in Orange Farm, south of Johannesburg. So it looks like there are some developments there. You see a whole lot of community members running towards that specific area. Our reporter Nosipho there also trying to run to actually tell us what is happening. And as you may have heard to one of the community leaders there, they're saying that it's a total shutdown in the area tomorrow. They will be marching to the police station. They're not happy. They're not satisfied with some unresolved cases in that area. You'd recall that just this past Saturday, 2 children aged between 6 and 8 were found dead in Extension 4. So let's see if Nosipho is able to hear. All right, no, she's still not able to hear us, but let's just try to reconnect so that she can tell us what the latest is. All right, are we able to hear her? She's fine. You can go on now, Nosipho. Tell us what's happening.
Okay.
Now, so no swaba to unga so then. I don't know who's to say this. I have to take the video or what. Mara, I khona motho batla go tlhagela a etsa ntho. So please, le o ska tla ka camera how you rather use your phone.
Okay.
For safety reasons. Yeah,
okay. This lady has just explained to us that they have found someone in the fault, but they do not want cameras near the place that they have found them. They have advised for us to use our cell phones to just try and capture the images of what is taking place here. But as for the cameras, this is where it ends for us. We cannot go into the fault and try and capture the pictures for you as it happens of what exactly is taking place in there. But they have confirmed to us that they have found someone. Whether this is the person that is involved in the attempted kidnapping of this child, we are not too sure, but we will be trying to get that information for you as well, Palesa.
But why would they not allow cameras, live cameras there, Nosipho? Is it a case of mob justice maybe?
Please repeat that, Palesa.
No, I was saying that why would they not allow our cameras to go live? Is there a case of mob justice? Are they doing something to that alleged suspect?
Come here.
Well, Palesa, there are, worries and concerns about what exactly will happen as soon as they do find this person. Because as it stands right now, police are not here. It's just the community that is here, just trying to conduct a search party by themselves. So if they do happen to find this person, and if they're not able to provide the answers that the community will be satisfied with, we can't really tell you what might happen with that person, but we will be keeping a close watch on the situation. The community is ready to do whatever it takes to try and eradicate these issues. They are quite angry. They are very frustrated, that I can confirm to you. But how they will go about the situation when they have found this person, we cannot tell you yet.
Right. So we're going to leave it to it. Nosipho will certainly be crossing back to you in a few minutes' time. Our SABC News reporter there, Nosipho, will be reporting live from Orange Farm, south of Johannesburg. As you can see, the situation getting a bit tense there. So she says that police officers are not on the scene, but will certainly go back to her for the latest. They wouldn't allow our live cameras to go into there. You've heard one of the community members there saying that she's allowed to take her cell phone, but she's not allowed to take her SABC camera. So do stay tuned. We'll be crossing back to Nosipho Ncube in a short while. A suspected man who is suspected of attempting to kidnap a child. It looks like they've found a person, but we cannot confirm as it is now if that's the correct person. A story that we're keeping a very close eye on here on the SABC News channel. A quick ad break. I'll be back right at the top of the hour with more news. Stay with us.
It's something we don't like to talk about, and very often we don't plan for it. But everyone deserves a dignified farewell when they pass away. A funeral plan doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Outsurance has a solution that's available now. A flexible, low-cost funeral plan that's helpful in life. The Outsurance funeral plan suits all your needs. It offers value, it's dependable, has benefits, flexibility, trust, and dignity. R4 is a good deal. You know what else is a good R4 deal? On average, an Outsurance funeral plan with 50,000 Rand of cover only costs R4 a day. At Outsurance, your premiums are based on your unique profile to offer you the cheapest premium possible. And that is a great deal. Timing is important. Like the time it takes for your insurer to settle a funeral plan claim, Outsurance is a name you can trust for fast, efficient claims processing that pays out in 24 hours after your claim is approved and finalized. At least choosing a low-cost funeral plan is very easy. Build your Outsurance funeral plan with benefits that are important to you. Add family members and choose a cover amount between 30,000 and 100,000 Rand, which includes a 5,000 Rand cash benefit of your choice for transport, catering, aftertears, a tombstone, or a marquee. A few minutes is all it takes to get you covered, and it could save you a lot. Did you know that Outsurance has a funeral plan with a pause and play feature? That means that if you go through hard times and can't pay your premiums, you can pause your premiums for up to 3 months. And when you are able to resume paying premiums and your cover starts again, there won't be a waiting period. Now you can get a low-cost, flexible funeral plan from a trusted brand with a 22-year track record of paying claims quickly. Outsurance is a brand you can trust. It gives extra peace of mind with fast, efficient claims settlement and value for money. Instead of a last-minute high-cost loan from Umashonisa with all the bad consequences, or asking our neighbors ngama last minute, rather give yourself and your loved ones a dignified send-off. A funeral plan really doesn't have to cost a lot. Outsurance bases your premiums on your unique profile to offer you the cheapest premium possible. And if you already have a funeral plan, when last did you evaluate your cover? Outsurance offers you a low-cost funeral plan that suits your needs. A pause and play feature that lets you pause your premiums and cover for up to 3 months when money is tight. And there's no waiting period when you are able to resume paying premiums and your cover starts again. It's flexible, so you can change dependents, add and take away benefits, and change your cover amount whenever you want. Fast, efficient claims processing that pays out in 24 hours after your claim is approved and finalized. 1 month's premium holiday for every 12 premiums you pay. It's simple and easy to understand. Experience digital convenience through our website and mobile app. Outsurance is a name you can trust and offers policyholders certainty with 22 years of experience in fast, efficient claims payment. At Outsurance, your premiums are based on your unique profile to offer you the cheapest premium possible. On average, an Outsurance funeral plan with 50,000 Rand of cover only costs 4 Rand a day. Get a low-cost funeral plan that's helpful in life. SMS funeral to 44506 or visit outsurance.co.za for a quote.